Last time I updated you, I was talking about my feelings of having a parent who was recently diagnosed with cancer. As you guys all know, my mom has non-small cell lung cancer. And we decided to go with the route of immunotherapy, which is keytruda, and not go with actual chemotherapy. Then my mom also had whole radiation on her head, which is kind of what doctors really don't want to do anymore, especially like oncologists. They just don't really want to do that anymore. But because my mom had so many lesions, they felt like that was her best bet. So my mom had recently got a PET scan on her chest, and the keytruda is working. I mean, it's significantly from like 7 millimeters to not even a millimeter of some of these lymph nodes. I mean, it's great, you know. And then we had to wait for the long dreaded brain scan, because once they do whole brain radiation, there's pretty much nothing they can do for you after when it comes to your brain. And they can't really do surgery. So, my mom got her results back, and I'm happy to say that a lot of her, out of 9 lesions on her brain, 7 of them have turned into scars. The only thing that worries me about that is that it kills a lot of brain cells when they scar. And she has 2 that have come from 7 millimeters to microscopic. So I know that this is working, and it's, you know, not up to us if it works or not. It's up to the doctors that are giving her this, and, you know, I'm just over the moon that she's getting better. The only drawback that we're kind of having right now is that my mom is having a hard time eating. She's really having a hard time eating, and she's lost, you know, 30 pounds in the last couple months, and she can't go 5-6 days without eating, drinking, anything. And I mean, if she'll say, I'm drinking water, and it's not even a bottle, like less than a bottle of water a day. And it's frustrating, especially because my sister and her husband help my father a lot when it comes to taking care of my mom. They live with her. I live across the street from my parents, so, you know, I could help, but I just cope with things a little bit differently than my sister, and my sister's always been the caretaker. Like, she's always been that. I'm the youngest child, so she's always been like the nurturer, you know. And I feel bad that I don't do as much as her, you know, and I don't want her to resent me if anything was to happen. I also have a brother who's really good support system, and, you know, he's having a difficult time as well, but we are trying to get through it. I have a father who is loving and caring and the most amazing man that you would ever know, and the most forgiving man and forgiving father and forgiving husband that you would ever know. And he's going through this, and he will sit and listen to us and let us cry on his shoulder, and he is our rock. He's strong. He's so strong, and I'm so glad that I have that support, and I have that support from my husband and my sister and my brother and my cousins and my aunts. And, you know, I'm just grateful that I have every day that I have with her. Even if it's a phone call, even if it's her coming over for 10 minutes and, you know, getting tired and want to go home, and having time with my kids and my sister's kids and my brother's kids, and I'm grateful. So for right now, I think that this is as good as it can get, you know, as in this point right now, and I just pray that it gets better. So thanks for hearing me, and it's a good outlet to have, even if no one watches. I could just have it for myself. And you guys, take care of yourselves. And if you know somebody or you're going through it yourself, just keep strong, and I pray for every single one of you guys. Have a good one. Bye.